Hello, welcome to Mina's bookshelf. Today I'm doing a reading requested by a viewer, and it's a reading about the disappearance of the Pittsburgh University student in Punta Cana about 11 days ago. I have a few notes just to give you a some preliminary background information about the this tragic event. So there's a new footage that shows missing Pittsburgh University student. She's a 20-year-old, and her name is Sudiksha Konanki. She apparently is feeling ill in this video at the resort bar before her disappearance in Punta Cana on March 6th. In a video obtained by the local news outlet, she and her friends are hanging at a resort bar near a struggling man who appears to be the person of interest. His name is Joshua Ribe, last seen with Sudiksha. She's believed to have drowned, although the police is not excluding any foul play at this point. The young man is a senior student from the St. Cloud University, is under police monitoring and has faced grilling by investigators after providing conflicting accounts on what happened the night Kanaki vanished. He has not been accused of any wrongdoing, but his passport has been confiscated. He claimed he pulled Konanki out of the ocean and then passed out after vomiting due to swallowing seawater. The clothes of the young girl have been found on a beach chair and are believed to belong to her, and doesn't look like they have been tampered with. So different footages show that the two of them, Konanki and the young Ribe, were walking together near the beach around 4:15 a.m. on March 6th, which is the last time the young woman has been seen alive. So according to his reports, they were probably kissing. They were kissing on in the water when a wave hit them. But he recollects seeing her alive in knee-deep water. Now, the authorities, the local authorities, anyway, through the press, have stated that some of these statements are not consistent with each other. So, what happened to this girl? I did do a little bit of pre-shuffling using different oracle cards, and this is what I got. I'm going to put the tarot cards to the side for right now. As for all the readings that I did for the royal family and for the temporary disappearance of Princess Catherine, I would like to clarify these are readings for entertainment purposes, although the subject matter is pretty tragic at this point. But just take them as just speculation. They do not, tarot readings do not state facts, they just read energies. Okay, so I'm going to put these decks, use them to clarify what the oracle cards have said so far. So the first cards that I pulled from my oracle deck were Inexperience, Royal Decree, and The Wearing Down, which I think give us a picture of what is going on right now with the young gentleman that has been seen with the vanished Pittsburgh University students last. And with an experience card, we're dealing with somebody who is either very immature or very unexperienced, very naive. Now, the Royal Decree card talks about anything like any official request or investigation that comes from authority. And the Wearing Down, I think it's clearly the card that talks about how pressing the interrogation and investigations involving the young student, the gentleman, he's being put under a lot of pressure. I do believe, this is my personal opinion, that they're trying to get a confession out of him. So this was the first draw. And then I asked the tea leaves cards, and pay attention to this. This is very interesting. I did pull these cards off camera because I just wanted to do my reading privately, but then I found it so interesting and needed to be shared with my audience. We have scales in reverse, we have baby in reverse, and we have the heart. And as you can see, we have another card that indicates a young person that is very immature, very inexperienced, very naive. With the scales in reverse here, it might be a situation that is very out of balance. This could be the energy of this young person. It could be also an abuse, maybe, of power from the police or judicial system. And then there's the heart here that might talk about his emotional state right now. Then I pulled a few cards from, let's see if they were in this order. Yes, from the Keeper and the Lenormand deck. Child card again. It's eerie. We have this child card again, followed by the false person. Bad health, official person, male, female, high honor, courthouse, judication, and despair. I really believe that this young man is pretty involved in this situation. I mean, I think that he's not only a person of interest. I think he's the main suspect at this point. False person, it might be that he might not be truthful. There is something that he's not telling, something that he's omitting. He might be lying about it. Bad health. This card might refer to the fact that both Konanki and this young man were not feeling well. I mean, during they're staying in this resort, at least according to what the footage shows, she was clearly not feeling well. And he also, in one of the footages available, seems to be vomiting. Now, I feel that this kid has a very good reputation. In fact, there's an entire community, the town he comes from, his family's community, are all supporting him and supporting his innocence and his involvement with this disappearance. But then we have the courthouse, the adjudication, and the despair, which leads me to believe that there will actually be an official, probably charges pressed against this individual. And then from the Lenormand, we have the visitor card, the house, the anchor, and then the garden, the ship, the heart card again. Sorry, this was here. The different paths, the choices card, and the tower card. So, as we know from the news and information that have been shared with the press, he was actually trying to leave before being questioned by the local authorities. He was actually trying to reach his house. Now he seems to be stuck instead in this resort in Punta Cana, in this place in Punta Cana. He really would like to go and leave, but this is a choice that is up to the local authorities. So this was a brief background knowledge that I gained using the Keeper deck, some fortune telling cards, and the Lenormand. Now, I'll repeat, these are not facts. These are just, for entertainment purposes, speculations that we do, reading the energies with the cards. But anyway, what comes through in a redundant way is that we are dealing with a very immature person. Immature. So let's go to the tarot. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull a few cards to give us a description of the events and the feelings from Sudiksha Konanki point of view first. So what was going on with Sudiksha right before her disappearance? We have a King of Cups. There was a lot of drinking, that is for sure. A lot of drinking and clubbing and staying up all night. So apparently the young woman and this young man were initially with a group of friends, but then they decided to go to the beach together, alone, the two of them. And according to what the young man says, they were kissing in the water when a high wave hit them, and they might have lost control for a moment. It seems like they were about to drown. He was able to save her from the water, but he left her in the water, which is really weird. So what was happening with the young woman? We have the King of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Moon. Now, this could be the energy of the young man she was with, which could tell me that he was romantically interested in her. It could also mean that he was inebriated. There was a lot of drinking going on. With the Eight of Swords and the Moon, there's an element of secrecy and mystery here. Now, was she somehow restrained? Could be. Was she able to liberate, to free herself? Possibly, if she struggled enough. But there's an element here of mystery. This is about darkness, not knowing, doubt, insincerity, lies, things that are not as they appear. What was going on in her heart? What was she feeling towards this young man? We have the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Uh-oh. And one more card. How is she feeling towards this young man? And Strength. Another card that wants to be seen, the Three of Swords. What these cards are telling me is that she was actually struggling with him. She was not happy. She was quite disappointed. She was quite anxious about the situation. She might have been trying to resist him. She might have been on the defensive. So what happened? We have Temperance. We have the Lovers. One more, please. One more card, please. What happened next? What was her next step? What was her intention? Five of Wands. I think that at that point she realized that she was not interested in him that much. It is Temperance card followed by the Lovers. It almost feels like she was trying to maybe repress some of her feelings, or she was not that interested. For me, Temperance is like trying to control this, to regain control in this situation with this guy. And with the Five of Wands, I have a strong feeling that it might have been an actual struggle between the two. Might have been a fight, might have been a confrontation, might have been an argument. There might have been physical struggle with them. Okay, so let's pull a few cards also for the gentleman she was on the beach with. On the bottom of the deck, there's the World card, the Tower, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Hangman, the Magician. What I'm feeling here is that she might have decided at some point to reject his interest, so to speak, and that might have been an argument between the two, and an ending here. So let's pull a few cards for the gentleman. His name again is Joshua Reeby. Joshua Reeby. So, spirit guides from the pure light, please tell me what was going on with Joshua leading to the disappearance of the young Pittsburgh University students he was with. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands. What else? And the Six of Wands. I really think that his intention was to create a connection with this girl, and he actually managed. He took some action. He worked on it. It might have been, in a, let's say in a relationship reading, the Eight of Pentacles might indicate that there was actually like a repeated action, trying to create a connection with another person. He might have been talking to her. He might have been inviting her. He might have asked the same question over and over again. His intention was, with this Ace of Wands, maybe because this could be a passionate encounter between the two, and this is a success. It actually was in, as we can see in the footage, in the video available, they were walking together. They seemed to be fine with each other. So what was in his heart towards this girl? We have the Four of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. I really believe that he was rejected. There was rejection here. I think that after the initial encounter between the two, I think the young girl might have decided not to go any further. And he might have said no. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and Five of Swords. It might be that he might have tried, but it didn't end well. There might have been an actual dispute between the two, altercation, bad words exchanged, verbal abuse, if not physical abuse, for entertainment purposes only. This is what I'm reading in the cards. I'm not making any statement about anything. These are not facts. So, what is the next step? What's going to happen next? We have the Justice card. We have Death. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. This could be a time marker. The Chariot. It could be an indication that in about 9 days, we might come to some sort of resolution here. I think that there will be an involvement with the law. And with the Death card, two possibilities. Either there will be an end to any prosecution or interrogation or involvement with lawyers and local police, or that there might be an actual illegal action because of the death of the young woman. The thing is, they haven't found the body. And according to what I heard in the news, it's actually a very strange thing. Even if she actually drowned, it's impossible that after 11 days her body hasn't turned up yet. Very strange. Two of Pentacles, waiting and waiting and waiting. Let's see, connecting energy. What actually happened between the two of them, leading to her disappearance, or to whatever happened that caused their disappearance? What was happening between the two of them? Objectively, what was happening between the two of them? Queen of Swords, Two of Swords. She might have said no to something. Temperance. She might have told him to cool down, to calm down his impetus. Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Six of Pentacles. These two cards together might mean a sudden romantic interest in somebody, things evolving quickly, moving on. Six of Pentacles. Let's pull a clarifier for this card. Six of Pentacles. Giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. Mutual. It could be also a mutual interest. Seven of Wands. I really believe that somebody here said no. This could be an indication that there was an altercation between the two of them, an argument. With the Seven of Wands as well. Somebody might have put down some, the foot down, put up some boundaries, said, we cannot go any deeper in, any sense of the world. Maybe deeper in the world, or in the water, or deeper with this, amorous encounter between the two. What's going to happen next? This could be also the ocean. Falling in the ocean. This could be the wave. Something that moves in a circular motion. They could actually be being hit by a wave and falling into the water and struggling to survive. What happened next? We have the Four of Wands, which is normally a card that indicates success. The Eight of Cups, Three of Cups, and the Fool. The Fool reminds me a lot of that unexperienced, childlike energy that came through the Oracle cards. I mean, if these three cards indicate the actual surf, the ocean surf, and the waves that he says were very high and crushed him and her, maybe he's saying the truth about that. It seems like he actually was able to come out of it. He was able to come out of it with his Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups. He was able to walk away from this, rejoin his friends. Let's see what's going to happen in the future. In the future with Joshua Ribe. Judgment. Yes, I'm pretty sure there will be like a more serious involvement with the law. 7 of Cups. 2 of Cups. And Page of Pentacles. He might come out of this without any charges. It might be that the authority might be evaluating other options, following other leads. Bottom of the deck, the Magician. This case reminds me a lot of the disappearance of Natalie Holloway. I think that was her name many, many years ago in Aruba. The young man who allegedly killed her was imprisoned many, many, many years after. It took the justice system over a decade to come to the bottom, to the truth of this situation. So this was my reading about the disappearance of the Pittsburgh student in Dominican Republic in Punta Cana on March 6th. Let me know if you would like me to delve a little deeper, do more readings about real life situations and mysteries. I do enjoy doing this sort of reading, and I know that many of my followers enjoy that too. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me your feedback in the comment section, and until I see you next time, many blessings.